Hi there, a very warm welcome to all our viewers to Hot Stocks right here on 18 November News Center. I'm Sandeep here.
I'm Neeraj Shah, and well, amongst other things, while the market is doing what it is doing, can't help but mention the rupee. It's crossed the 56 mark once again on the downside, so the INR in fact hit 56.01 if I'm not wrong, currently at 55.99. So well, the dollar's trend generally across the globe also percolating into the rupee, going down vis-a-vis the $1.56, and people say it's not the end of the rot, if I can use the term. We could actually sink lower as well. But we'll talk more about the rupee in just moments from now. In fact, I think we should get in Manisha as well to speak about that. But the markets per se, flattish with an equal set of buyers and gainers and losers on both sides. So Infy, JSPL, Sterlite and ICICI Bank. So coupled with Infy and Wipro, of course, the entire IT pack, a lot of bounce back boys have done well, which is probably helping the index. So JSPL and Sterlite, as well, probably even an ICICI Bank, which has gone up close to 1.5%. Yesterday's top mover, Bharti Airtel, however, is down 1.5% to 2%. Couple of other stocks which I just want to point out very quickly. MMTC, there's a CCA meet next week for divestment, and MMTC is shot up in trade, so 3.5% higher for that one. Motherson Sumi is not done too badly. West Coast Paper, well, we've got that clarification about the management denial coming in, and West Coast Paper has corrected quite a bit. So that's one more stock which has gone down after a management denying a piece of news. Last but not the least is Tech Mahindra. Not a runaway move, but has moved up in trade today after the Deutsche report, which we will again talk in greater detail about. But 1.5% higher after Deutsche analysts saying that there could be a possibility of a 40 to 50% upside.
Right, let's just get in quick recommendations of what brokerages are talking about this morning. Morgan Stanley stays overweight on Mobile Global, says that most concerns are priced in. Brokerage had cut price target from 112 rupees to 60 rupees a share. MS, of course, believes that the stock price decline year to date more than factors in the change in the management and the weakness in the domestic business. Brokerage says that cash is 38% of market cap and it finds valuations cheap as overall business continues to grow. In the meanwhile, CLSA has initiated coverage on Motherson Sumi with a buy rating. Brokerage says that the target for the stock right now is 235 rupees a share. CLSA says that with Peguform acquisition showing clear signs of margin progress, net profit for Motherson Sumi could become 3.5 times over FY12 to FY15.
Okay, let's go across to our research analysts, and Darshan and Yatin join us for that precisely. Yatin, back from the holiday. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. No, it's
what are your dealers telling you?
Okay, Neeraj, GSPL, that is one stock wherein we are finding some significant interest coming in. There are also reports that the promoter circle has been accumulating GSPL at low levels. Also, dealers feel that the stock is technically oversold at current market price after there are various issues regarding the coal block. And there is some bit of 5 to 7% bounce back is what dealers are anticipating in GSPL. Also, we have HDFC, wherein Kotak as a brokerage house has downgraded the stock to sell with a target price of 660 rupees. They feel that the over valuation could be a concern, and possibly, with possibly a limit on the upside, there could be some significant downside potential on HDFC. Also, we have one stock from the mid-cap space which has been seeing quite a bit of accumulation since the last 4 or 5 trading sessions. Singer India Limited, and the foreign promoters hold close to 78% stake into the company, and dealers are also indicating that there could be some significant corporate action that could be initiated by the promoters of Singer India, and that is why you are seeing some bit of significant delivery-based accumulation happening in Singer India. The stock is currently logged in 10% upper circuit as we speak.
Okay, so those are a couple of stocks. Singer, you don't normally hear about this stock, but Yatin's dealers talking about that. Darshan, to your sources, and what are they telling you?
See, Neeraj, the first counter obviously will be Motherson Sumi, because CLSA has initiated coverage on that one. 235 is the target. And CLSA, when it initiates, and CLSA reports are something that dealers regularly follow. The other news apart from this initiating coverage is that we believe that Motherson Sumi in the mid of this month is taking a lot of fund managers as far as their plant visit in Europe is concerned. So there could be a little bit of more accumulation by fund managers there, because they have even in the report it says that they have delivered a 30% CAGR on the top line and the bottom line for the past decade, and this trip might actually find there might be more awareness of the company as such among fund managers. The next counter is Hindustan Copper, in which, what we believe is there is a lot of FII accumulation that is happening in the counter. Dealers say level of 270 in the next few days is something that is possible on Hindustan Copper, and the news that came in terms of divestment, and the management has said that this divestment might happen very well in this year itself. And the last counter is Z Entertainment, which has slowly and steadily over the past few days moved up. What dealers are saying that this digitization might benefit the broadcasters more, because the pie will be shared between the broadcasters, the local cable operators and the DTH operators, and they feel at this point of time it is the safest to play the broadcasters because they will get money anyways. And the other thing is, see, it is CLSA's top pick as far as all their stocks goes in the media space as well as the overall universe, one of them. And today JP Morgan has raised the target price to 180 from 163.
Okay, thanks a lot for that, Darshan, as well as Yatin.